My name is Haley. I volunteer with the jail behavioral health programming. Specifically, I work with COAP, which is the comprehensive opioid abuse program. There's a lot of things that we do, but a lot of what we do is um, group therapy type, either therapy or a lot of times they'll have like a class element. So for example, I've been doing a group with some of the women that's been like a self-love type group that's been really nice. And the theme kind of shifts from week to week. It depends on what we're deciding to focus on. But and then there's also, we do a lot of individual counseling as well. And a lot of what would you call it, like substance abuse support, relapse prevention, stuff like that. I think that addiction recovery is not a linear process. I think that there's a lot, it's a journey, but I will say what I feel really inspired by is just the motivation that I see in clients here, and the way that I'll see someone coming in sort of saying things to me like, yeah, as soon as I get out of here, I want to use, basically, to really getting excited to go into recovery and like asking for resources, wanting to go to meetings, things like that. So it's very inspiring to see. I started here a couple months ago. I was interested in doing work here primarily because I have had family members a lot in and out of the justice system. And I know how impactful that is, not only on the individuals themselves, but also their families. And I feel really inspired to not see people be thrown away or disregarded or looked down on because they're struggling. And so I feel really excited about, offering whatever support I can. And what I've seen is that there's a lot of need and a lot of hunger for that here. I think that when you see clients opening up, especially in an environment like this where there often isn't a lot of feelings of safety or the ability to be vulnerable, and you see people who are really motivated to change and really motivated to grow and improve their lives, it feels so good to see that. I leave groups here in such a good mood. It's almost like a high when I leave. I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel so inspired now. And it's very uplifting often because there is that resilience that you witness that's like, wow, these people who have been through such hard circumstances in their life are still here, and they're still working to make the most of whatever they've had and make lemonade out of lemons.